Hello, my name's Andrew Brooks. Welcome to another one of my videos where I'm just showing you some of the stuff from my Beatles record collection. Today I'm going to be having a look at some unusual coloured vinyl which was issued in the 90s in America. Hello, and as I said, we are going to be looking at some unusual 7-inch singles today from my Beatles collection, and these were issued in the 90s as part of some reissue campaign, but unusually they were all issued on coloured vinyl. Now I believe there's about 32 of them, 31 of them. I'm 3 missing. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm actually going to find them, because I think the 3 that are missing are the super rare ones. I may be wrong on all counts, but anyway, I hope you enjoy them. I keep them in a nice little singles box like this. They didn't come in this. This is how I keep them. But interestingly, I didn't realise this until I had a look. There's a label on the back. I'll show it to you there. And this box that contained some 7-inch singles is actually addressed to Ray Cooper, courtesy of Island Records, and it was distributed by EMI Manufacturing. So I don't know what was in this box originally, but Ray Cooper, the legendary percussionist, took delivery of this. Fantastic. Anyway, I'm going to take them out of the box now, and we shall see what we've got. Okay, so unfortunately I don't have the first one. The first one was issued in 1992. Presumably it must have been for the 30th anniversary of the original release of Love Me Do in the UK, backed with PS I Love You, and it was issued on just a regular reissue black vinyl. But a year later, in 1993, it was issued on red vinyl. So unfortunately that's one I don't have, so I won't be able to show you that one. Okay, I'm just going to put the stack there and just take them off of the pile. So the first one in the collection is on white vinyl. It's A Hard Day's Night and Things We Said Today. I'll take it out so you can see. It's a beautiful white vinyl, and all the labels say the same, so I'll show you the label up close. They're on capital, and it says "For Jukeboxes Only," usual publishing, things like that. And obviously this one is for A Hard Day's Night, and on the B side, Things We Said Today, on lovely white vinyl. Actually, I'm tempted to go down and give all of these a spin. So that's that. Next up, these were all issued, by the way, in 1993, and then there was a bit of a hiatus, and then the next lot were issued in 96. There was about a 3-year gap, but these were slowly issued in the early months of 93. So next up we have a green coloured vinyl. It's translucent green, and it's for Birthday, backed with Taxman. Now that's an unusual coupling, and the thing I do like about these 7-inch singles is, one, they give you the really good, like the top 10 hits that were issued at the time with the correct B-sides, but also they've put out some unusual couplings, and it makes interesting listening to, because you just wouldn't put these two together, that's for sure. I know others you would, but Birthday and Taxman on green vinyl. Okay, next up we have the standard Hey Jude, and on the B side is Revolution, and I think you've probably already got a little sneak preview. This one's on blue vinyl. I don't know who chose what was going to be on what colour. Some of them make sense, a bit later on you will see. Others are just totally random. I don't know who chose some of the pairings of the non-standard singles. So next we have a clear translucent copy of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, including with a little help from my friends, and on the B side is A Day in the Life. So that's a clear copy of that. Next up we have a blue vinyl copy of Something on the A side, and come together on the B-side. So that's as per the standard issue single. Next up, what do we have? These are standard issue. When I say standard issue singles, a lot of these were issued in the States in these couplings. In the UK and Europe they had different, if at all, couplings. So next up we have All You Need Is Love on a pink, lurid pink label with on the B-side Baby You're a Rich Man, as per the standard single, and that was issued in the UK as well. Okay, next up we have on green vinyl Can't Buy Me Love and You Can't Do That. There we go. Nice green vinyl. And next we have on a red vinyl She Loves You and I'll Get You. She Loves You and I'll Get You on a red vinyl. Now these were meant, as it said on the label, for jukeboxes, but presumably unless your jukebox had like a window that you could actually see the records you was playing, that they're pretty pointless to be coloured vinyl. But they do make a nice collectible item. Okay, now this one's yellow. I bet you can't guess what the song is. It's Yellow Submarine. And on the B-side is Eleanor Rigby. So that's a yellow vinyl for Yellow Submarine. Okay, next up on white vinyl. And interestingly, the white vinyl isn't see-through, unlike all the other vinyl. Must be something to do with the manufacture. So this is a white vinyl of Help, and on the B-side it's I'm Down, as per the usual single. I was just trying to see if it had any reference to the movie, and it doesn't. Okay, now on yellow vinyl we have Here Comes the Sun, I suppose because it's yellow and the sun, backed with Octopus's Garden. Now, to my knowledge, this wasn't issued as a single in the States, or certainly not in the UK either. So that's a new pairing. And next up, we have a clear, absolutely clear copy of I Want to Hold Your Hand and This Boy. See that there? Really nice. As I say, I must give these a spin. Okay, next up we have a yellow copy of Let It Be, and on the B-side it's the standard You Know My Name, Look Up My Number, and that one's on yellow vinyl. Okay. Next up we have on nice deep red vinyl, it's Strawberry Fields Forever, backed with Penny Lane. Okay, don't know who chose red for this. It's there. Okay, next up is another one I don't have, and that's Twist and Shout, and on the A side, and on the B side is There's a Place, and this was issued in 1994. So we've now moved on to 1994. So continuing on, these I believe are in chronological order. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I believe these were as they were released in chronological order. So next up we have a clear version of Across the Universe, and on the B-side Two of Us. Again, another pairing that I don't think actually came out as an official single back in the 60s. Obviously these are official singles now. Next up we have a yellow vinyl, and it's Got to Get You Into My Life, backed with Helter Skelter. You see that? Now that is an odd pairing. Don't know who chose them or why, but it's good to have them on singles, you know. Certainly in a jukebox. Can you imagine having a jukebox just full of all these vinyls and records, and then you put your money in and you can watch a different colour vinyl come down Next up we have another yellow, and it's here, there and everywhere, and you can see why they chose yellow, because on the B side it's Good Day Sunshine. That won't get back in its sleeve. Okay, next up on blue vinyl. These remind me, the blue vinyls for some reason remind me of the bootleg Decca tapes, singles that came out. They were issued on different colour vinyls, and the blue ones specifically remind me of those. But this one is It's All Too Much, backed with Only a Northern Song. Again, two tracks that weren't coupled together to form an original single. Now they are, and you could hear them on a jukebox somewhere, a pub or a club or something. So also on blue we have The Long and Winding Road, and then you can see why they chose blue, because on the back of it it's For You Blue, hence they chose the blue vinyl. I can see why they chose some of them. Next up is on red vinyl, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. I'd have thought they'd have chosen a clear one for that, clear for diamonds. So yeah, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds on red vinyl, and When I'm 64 on the B side. Moving on. Next up is another yellow vinyl. This one is for Magical Mystery Tour, backed with Fool on the Hill. Nice yellow vinyl. I believe we're probably now into the 96 issues. Just trying to see if there's a date on them. Yeah, it doesn't have a reissue date. So this one is a nice green vinyl for Nowhere Man, and on the other side is What Goes On. Okay, next up we have a clear vinyl for clear record for Obla Di Obla Da, and on the B side is Julia. Skipping along, we now have a red vinyl of Paperback Writer and Rain, and of course that was a proper release single in the 60s. In America it had a nice picture sleeve, in the UK it didn't. None of these come in picture sleeves, they just come in standard industry white sleeves. No point in having a picture sleeve, I suppose, if it's for a jukebox. Lurid pink again, and this one is for We Can Work It Out and Day Tripper, which of course was a single at the time. I've just noticed when I hold it up to the light, just about there, I can see a dark smudge, but when you look at it face on you can't, so there must be a slight imperfection in the vinyl that they used there. Moving on, we're nearly at the end now. So next up is a blue vinyl of While My Guitar Gently Weeps, and on the other side, on the reverse, is Blackbird. So, next up is another one of the lurid pink ones. It's got a little bit of wear, unfortunately, on the label, and that's for Yesterday. On the B side is Act Naturally, which was a single in the US in the 60s, and in the 70s Yesterday came out in 1976, I believe, in the UK. And the last one I have, but it's not the last one of the series, it's a sort of orangey vinyl for You've Got to Hide Your Love Away and I've Just Seen a Face. So that's the last one I've got. There is a last actual issue of Norwegian Wood and If I Needed Someone, and that was issued on green vinyl in 1996. Now apparently if you've got it, check it, go online and check it, because there's something to do with the label. Unfortunately I haven't got one to show you. The label, there's a variation in the label and it makes it super collectible. But unfortunately that's one that's escaped me, so I've got 3 missing, and I'll try and track them down, but I suspect it's going to cost me a fair penny. Anyway, my name's been Andrew Brooks. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I really would love you to subscribe to my videos so you get to know when the next one comes out. Unfortunately it's a bit sporadic. I try and do as many as I can, But if you could just give me a thumbs up as a rating, that would be fabulous. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be even better. And spread the word. You can find me on Facebook, but spread the word. And I really hope you enjoy the video. Thank you very much for watching.